Amongst the many wondrous creatures of the world, butterflies are the ones that are beyond their delicate beauty and ethereal colors. Butterflies are simply amazing in ways few people understand. Butterflies are found during the warmer months of the year in many different environments. In most places, May to August are the best months, and you will do well looking in sunny, exposed places with low plants. Many national parks, wildlife refuges, or other wild places are usually rich in butterfly species. Mr. Issac Kehimkar is an avid naturalist and the author of The Book of Indian Butterflies. He is also the general manager at the Bombay Natural History Society, Mumbai.
India is certainly a hot spot for butterflies, and we got about 1,500 species of butterflies. You can compare to England, which has got just 47 species of butterflies. So we have got 1,500 species of butterflies. You can imagine the delight of the Englishmen who came to India that time and saw so many butterflies, a species which possibly few countries in the world can have this kind of diversity. And we have so much of diverse fauna and flora, and butterflies also make up a lot among the world's flora and fauna. And the one reason is that because we have so much of varied zones, like we have Himalayas, we have Andamans, we have tropical forests, we have the rainforest, we have the deserts. You name it, we have it. So all these has summed up to have this kind of diversity. And Mumbai actually has about 10% of this total. Like India has got 1,500, so Mumbai has got about 150 species of butterflies. And the most time you can see butterflies is actually around monsoon and post-monsoon.
Tucked in a small village in Thane is Ovalekar Wadi. Run by Mr. Rajendra Ovalekar and his brother, it is an amazing place to see butterflies. The size of the wadi is small 2 acres, though the nature of the work done and effort gone to make this garden is huge. You can spot many species of butterflies here, from common to the rare ones. Mr. Rajendra begins the tour with a quick introduction about himself as well as the garden. He briefs you about the history of butterflies, the best places to see butterflies in Mumbai, and the various types of butterflies that can be spotted in his garden. After this, he will take you around explaining the life cycle of a butterfly, pointing to pupa, cocoons and caterpillars on the various kinds of plants which are not often visible to the untrained eye. An early morning visit is recommended as butterflies are cold-blooded and become increasingly active as the day warms up. The garden has more than 70 species of butterflies, and on any given day it is not rare to see 25 to 30 varieties. Observing and photographing butterflies requires lots of patience. One needs to stay quiet and not disturb the butterflies.
मैं बटरफ्लाई गार्डन 1991 से कर रहा है, और मैं जब न्यूज़पेपर रीड कर रहा था उसमें देखता था बटरफ्लाई के फ़ोटोज़, और उसमें कुछ बटरफ्लाई ऐसा रेयर दिखाई दिए जाते थे और मेरे गार्डन में वो बटरफ्लाई दिखाई देते थे, पर मेरे को उस टाइम बटरफ्लाई के नेम्स मालूम नहीं रहता है। पर 2004 में ब्रेकफास्ट विद बटरफ्लाई, ये BNHS ने CC में फर्स्ट बटरफ्लाई मीट ऑर्गेनाइज किया था बॉम्बे का। उधर मैं गया, उस टाइम आइजैक किमकर सर से मिलने के बाद मेरे को पता चला कि बटरफ्लाई के होस्ट प्लांट, नेक्टर प्लांट्स रहते हैं। उस टाइम में जो बटरफ्लाइज के फ़ोटोज़ दिखाई देते थे, उसके पीछे जो फ्लावर्स ला के कलेक्ट करके लगाता था और ऐसा मेरा स्टार्टिंग बटरफ्लाई गार्डन चालू किया.
Butterflies will visit any garden, however small, if they can feed from suitable nectar plants. Spring flowers are vital for butterflies coming out of hibernation, and autumn flowers help butterflies build up their reserves for winter. Attracting butterflies involves plants that serve the needs of all life stages of the butterfly. The insects need places to lay eggs, food plants for their larvae, that is caterpillars, places to form chrysalides, and nectar sources for adults. Plants play an important role in the attraction of butterflies. It is important to know which adult butterflies are found in your area. This will help you determine the butterfly nectar plants and the butterfly host plants you will want to plant when creating your butterfly garden.
मेरे को पता चला कि उनके पर्टिकुलर होस्ट प्लांट्स है, नेक्टर प्लांट्स है. फिर वो नेक्टर प्लांट्स में फर्स्ट लेके आया, उसमें स्टैची टारपिड है, लैंटेन है, लिहा इंडिका है, ट्राइडेक्स है. और उसमें होस्ट प्लांट्स में मैं कोकोनट ट्रीज मेरे गार्डन में है, मैंगो ट्रीज है, उसके ऊपर बटरफ्लाई आके एगलिंग करता है. और कॉमन में लाइम ट्रीज है, कम से कम 70 to 80 लाइम ट्रीज ग्रो किया है. उसके ऊपर 4 बटरफ्लाई एगलिंग करता है. ब्लू मॉर्मन, कॉमन मॉर्मन, लाइम बटरफ्लाई, लाइम ब्लू. पैशन फ्लावर के ऊपर कृष्ण कमल बोलते हैं उसको, उसके ऊपर ट्वानी कोस्टर बटरफ्लाई एगलिंग करता है. ब्रायोफाइलम कोलांची पिनाटा के ऊपर रेड पैरट बटरफ्लाई आता है. कैस्टर प्लांट्स के ऊपर कॉमन कैस्टर आता है. कैपेरिस सैपरेसा और कैपेरिस झाइलेंसिया का प्लांट्स के ऊपर ग्रेट ऑरेंज स्ट्रिप, येलो ऑरेंज स्ट्रिप, वाइट ऑरेंज स्ट्रिप, कॉमन गर्ल साइक बटरफ्लाई आता है. बोर के ऊपर पियारो बटरफ्लाई एगलिंग करता है. ऐसे अलग अलग होस्ट प्लांट्स, टेल जे के लिए फाल्कन अशोक ट्रीज ग्रो किया है. ऐसा अलग अलग प्लांटेशन ग्रो करने के बाद मेरे गार्डन में कम से कम साल में अभी तक का रिकॉर्ड है 138 वैरायटीज फाइंड आउट हो गया. जैसा बॉम्बे में 150 to 160 वैरायटीज बटरफ्लाई फाइंड आउट होता है.
There are 2 types of butterfly attracting plants. The first type have flowers that provide nectar or fruit for adult butterflies, and the second type are host plants that provide food for butterfly larvae, that is caterpillars. Each butterfly species has a small set of plants they prefer. So good butterfly gardens will contain a variety of butterfly attracting plants to bring in the most diverse mix of butterflies.
So here are some butterflies which are found in Mumbai and found in other places of India, South India also. Like the oak leaf, you can see it's a perfect mimicry of a leaf. That's how it protects itself. But when it opens its wings, it's blue in color. That's how it can be there and not be there. It just becomes invisible, becomes just another dry leaf. And there are other butterflies like the Danite egg fly, the great egg flies, and all these butterflies you see in Mumbai itself. And then there is the largest butterfly in India too. That's a birdwing. That's a southern birdwing that is found in the Western Ghats from south of Maharashtra up to Kerala. And this is the largest, the female, the largest, about 110 mm size. They are the largest butterfly in India. Then we have, of course, some of the rare species of butterfly like the Paris peacock and the Krishna peacock here. You see the colors here, and that makes them very rare also. And they are found, some of them are found in the Himalayan foothills and the northeast, the Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya. These are the butterflies found. Some are found in the Western Ghats also. So these are some of the rarities which are found in India and are protected. All these butterflies are now protected under the Wildlife Protection Act. So killing or collecting butterflies is an offence.
Not all butterflies need ants, but about 75% of species associate with ants. These associations can be mutualistic, parasitic, or predatory depending on the species. In some species, larvae are attended and protected by ants while feeding on the host plant, and the ants receive sugar-rich honeydew from them throughout the larval life. The caterpillars pupate inside the ant's nest, and the ants continue to look after the pupa.
Okay, butterflies actually have a very brief lifespan. Of course, as a caterpillar they live about a month long, but as an egg is possibly 3 days, and from the eggs the caterpillar hatches and eats his first meal is the eggshell, and starts eating the leaves and then grows rapidly within a couple of weeks to 3 weeks, and then it looks for a place to pupate, and after it pupates, within the pupa a magic takes place. The entire body physiology changes from a creepy crawly caterpillar to a beautiful flying entity, and that happens within just 8 to 15 days, and after 15 days a beautiful creature walks out of the pupa and flies off. So that's the magic of butterflies.
The common rose is a swallowtail butterfly belonging to the roses or red-bodied swallowtails. It's a common butterfly which is extensively distributed across South and Southeast Asia. This is a common rose caterpillar. Butterflies have a complete life cycle. This means there are 4 separate stages, each of which looks completely different and serves a different purpose in the life of the insect. Let's have a look at the life cycle of a butterfly. In the first stage, the female attaches the egg to leaves, stem, or other objects, usually near the caterpillar food, because when the egg hatches, the caterpillar will start his work and eat the leaf they were born onto. This is really important because the mother butterfly needs to lay her eggs on the type of leaf the caterpillar will eat. In the second stage, the caterpillar or larva is the long, worm-like stage of the butterfly. As it grows, it sheds its skin 4 or more times. When a caterpillar is born, they are extremely small. When they start eating, they instantly start growing and expanding. The third stage is the chrysalis or pupa. It is the transformation stage within which the caterpillar tissues are broken down and the adult insect structures are formed. Within the chrysalis, the old body parts of the caterpillar are undergoing a remarkable transformation called metamorphosis to become the beautiful parts that make up the butterfly that will emerge. In the fourth and the last stage, finally, when the caterpillar has done all of its forming and changing inside the pupa, you will get to see an adult butterfly emerge. The adult stage of the insect is known as the imago. After it emerges from its pupal stage, a butterfly cannot fly until the wings are unfolded. Usually, within a 3 or 4 hour period, the butterfly will master flying and will search for a mate in order to reproduce.
बटरफ्लाई का लाइफ साइकिल में मोस्टली बटरफ्लाई के जो एग्स है, स्मॉल बटरफ्लाई ब्लूज बटरफ्लाईज देखेंगे तो ब्लू बटरफ्लाईज मोस्टली 2.5 डे या 3 डेज में हैच होता है और उसके कैटरपिलर मोस्टली 6 डेज में हैच कैटरपिलर से प्यूपा स्टेज में जाता है और प्यूपा 6 डेज में से बटरफ्लाई इमर्ज होता है। बटरफ्लाई इमर्ज होने के बाद कम से कम एक से 1.5 घंटा उसको विंग्स ड्राई होने के लिए लगता है। बाद में उसके विंग्स ड्राई होने के बाद ब्लड सर्कुलेशन होने के बाद वो फ्लाई होने के लिए रेडी हो जाता है।
Being a butterfly is not an easy life. It's just not flitting around and sipping nectar because there are so many predators like birds and spiders and lizards and frogs always waiting to pounce on butterflies. So it's tough. So butterflies are divided different ways to protect themselves. Like some have false heads at the tail ends, false antenna, or even some mimic. They look like other species of butterflies which are not eaten by birds because they are distasteful. Especially the common mormon female. Actually, the common mormon male is just ordinary dark butterfly, but the females look entirely different. There are 3 different color forms of the common mormon females. One looks like a common rose, another looks like a crimson rose, and third looks like the male itself. So these 3 forms fly differently, and the birds sometimes mistake these red colored butterflies as the distasteful butterflies, like the common rose or crimson rose, and they avoid them, and that's how the females get protected. That's how the mimicry works. And butterflies, you'll see a lot of mimicry. Like here you see, this is the mimicry of this is a Danaid eggfly male, but here is a female that doesn't look like the male at all, and she looks like a plain tiger. And because plain tiger is distasteful and birds don't eat the plain tiger, she escapes from being eaten by the birds. So that's how mimicry butterflies work, and that's a simple way of evading being eaten away. Butterflies are there, and some are forest dwelling butterflies. They are there only while the forests are there. Like some of the birds also. They will be always there till the forest lasts. If forest goes, some of the butterflies, some of the birds will go. So to take care of this kind of species, we have to take care of the forest too. And that is why we need these animals and birds around to tell us that the ecosystem is healthy. And if the ecosystem is healthy, that means we would be healthy and our future is secure. And it's not just for birds and butterflies, but it's for our own future that we have to protect this environment so that our future and our generations are safe.